But soon, Sir Handel came to another hill. His pistons popped, his traction rods rattled, and his boiler bubbled and bounced. Sir Handel couldn't go on. This time, Duncan puffed up behind him. Sir Handel told him all about his problem. Duncan was happy to help. Duncan's help, Sir Handel delivered the sheep safely to their new field. When Sir Handel arrived at the transfer yards, the narrow gauge controller and Mrs. Percival were waiting. The narrow gauge controller was very pleased with Sir Handel's work. Now he had a surprise special for him. "Today is my wife's birthday," said the narrow gauge controller. "You are to take us to the top of Culdee Fell for a picnic." "Yes, sir," puffed Sir Handel. But he knew that the track to Culdee Fell was very steep. Sir Handel was more worried than ever. Sir Handel puffed towards Culdee Fell. The track was even steeper than he remembered. "I can do it! I can do it! To the top! To the top!" he chuffed. Then there was trouble. His pistons popped and his traction rods rattled. Inside the passenger car, the picnic hamper burst open, and the narrow gauge controller and Mrs. Percival were juddered and shuddered. Sir Handel shuddered to a stop. The narrow gauge controller was worried for his engine. "You're a fine engine, Sir Handel, but you're no longer a smooth engine," he said. "I'll have to send you back to the stone quarry. That's the place for bumpy engines." "Please, sir, I can be a smooth engine. I only shudder and shake when I go up hills," Sir Handel wished. The narrow gauge controller listened. "I see," he said. "Please don't send me back to the stone quarry." The narrow gauge controller made a telephone call. He looked very serious. Later, Sir Handel was helped back to the transfer yards by Mighty Mac. Sir Handel was very worried. He was sure that the narrow gauge controller was going to send him back to the quarry. Sir Handel arrived at the transfer yards. He saw Thomas. "Hello, Sir Handel," tooted Thomas. "Sir Handel, I have asked a special engineer to come and fix you," smiled the narrow gauge controller. "You're a special engine, and you need special attention." Sir Handel smiled from buffer to buffer. He had never felt happier. Sir Handel was soon fixed, and now he could chuff cheerfully up Culdee Fell.